2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Oh, so close. This is a par putt. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently in a share of sixth. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
Pretty good shot there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. No, that's too bad. 4 feet from the hole. Nice line. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, that's a handy shot. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, well, that's a handy shot.
As many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week. You know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
And here we are with the third shot. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's currently tied for 5th. The par 3 4th at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Yeah, nicely played. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for 2nd.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
This one has eyes for the hole. And that will drop in for a birdie. I will take that also into the top 5 now. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. The 6th hole at TPC Scott mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. This shot from the first cut of rough. And choosing the 8-iron here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
That's a touch of class.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with the 5-wood. Second shot here on the 7th. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Not a bad line, this. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Not a bad line, this. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Sitting at -1, currently tied for third position. Attaboy, good shot. Currently tied for third position. Get in the hole. Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. The finishing hole on the front nine at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. In here, that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Awesome stuff.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That one should find the surface. Well, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say, this player is awfully solid.
Great shot. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for first place. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's frustrating. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 2 under for the day. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes of TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is nothing. Out to the right is fine.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Trying to get 2 to par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt on the table. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
It was on a good line. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if hitting is slightly pushed. Opting for the 5-iron. This one needs to kick left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. Go on, get in the hole. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking really good.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 125 yards. Casing all their talents there. That's impressive.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Looking real good, this one. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Not bad. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Going with the 6 iron here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Par putt coming up here. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Time for the second shot at the 15. Here and a chance to still make your birdie. Time for the second shot at the 15. Here and a chance to still make your birdie. Time for the second shot at the 15. Wood. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Tracking. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And that will take him to 7 under. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. To the jungle, or as they call TPC's par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Nicely done. 13-footer coming up here. Like the look of this one. And with that, that's their fourth birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. And now that finds him in first place. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green and one, you never know, you could make it.
Dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Nice recovery there.
Such soft hands.
Lining up the birdie putt here. The putt drops at birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 8 shots in front. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
Coming up from the bunker. Could roll into the rough on this one. Getting ready to play their third. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Is off on this player's performance for the day. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
Bye.